The slow zone, they still called it. Even though the weird limit on speed had been lifted, the name was the name, and it carried a sense of strangeness and doom with it. Most of his work was inside Medina. Heading out into the vacuum was a rare thing, and now he was here, he didn't like it much. He kept turning away from the job to look out into the black. It had been almost the end of his first week on the job before he realized he was looking for the Milky Way, and that he kept looking because it wasn't there. Hey guys, Pete here. Got a really short Expanse Season 6 video today, just to follow up on the one I put out last week. While we still don't know if it's going to be a short season, we do know when we're going to find out. Today, there was an announcement for New York Comic Con 2021. The statement says, Amazon Prime will delight attendees with virtual panels from new series, The Legend of Vox Machina, The Wheel of Time, and I Know What You Did Last Summer, plus returning fan favorites The Expanse and Hannah. About the Expanse panel, it says the cast and creators come together to give fans a first look at the highly anticipated 6th and final season of The Expanse on Amazon Prime Video. On Twitter, the Expanse writers account confirmed that there would be a first look, and there's an announcement with the date and time and our first image from the upcoming season. So in just about 3 weeks, on Friday, October 8th, this is all happening. Last year, around the same time, they did the same thing. There was an Expanse panel at the 2020 New York Comic Con where the cast previewed Season 5 with the writers and showrunner, and in the middle of that, they premiered the full trailer. They announced the release date, and they explained the schedule of releasing the first 3 episodes at once to binge, and then following that up with weekly releases instead of dropping them all at once like they did with Season 4. At that time, they didn't announce that the show was renewed for the 6th season. Instead, they announced that in November, and that's when we learned that it would be the final season. This year, we can expect the panel to be similar, and if they are planning on releasing it in December again, then we'll probably also get a full trailer. Perhaps if it's later, then we'll get a first look teaser just to have something at Comic-Con, and then a more substantial look about 2 months before the premiere. The article that I cited in my last video, talking about the rumor that there might only be 6 episodes, did say that they could confirm that post-production would be done at the end of November, and that they still expected it to be released in December or possibly early January. If that information is correct, then we can expect that this year's Comic-Con will be similar to what we saw last year, and that we'll get a good look at Season 6 in just 3 weeks. The most exciting part of all of this was just getting a look at the announcement, with a shot of the Roci near the Ringgate station in the middle of the slow zone. You can see that there's been some changes made to it, and I won't spoil things by telling you what that is, what's going on with it if you haven't read Babylon's Ashes, but can say that it's exciting to see for someone who has read it. I'll talk about this some more in my pinned comment underneath a spoiler tag. You'll remember that at the end of Season 5, the breakaway Martian fleet were moving through the Laconia Gate, and the Free Navy had taken control of the slow zone in Medina Station. Of course, the Barkeith ran into some trouble, but most of the fleet made it through, and we saw through Cortazar when he was talking to Sauveterre just before the ship went Dutchman and disappeared, that some people had already arrived on the planet. When Season 6 opens, we can expect that the Free Navy will be controlling the slow zone, and therefore access to all the ring gates. Not a lot of new information, but we're getting close one way or the other. Since that rumor about the final season being short is going around, it's nice that we'll probably learn for sure early next month. As mentioned, last year they put out the release schedule, though I don't remember seeing the episode runtimes until later. I don't think those showed up until much closer to the premiere. I said I was going to make it short, and I'm going to stick to that. Let me know in the comments what you think about this first look image and what you're hoping to find out at the Comic-Con panel. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you soon.